All right, boys, rise and shine. We are back with another YouTube video. Time right now is just about 6 a.m. We're back working on the Jetta. Running into a little bit of problems here. Transmission goes into gears on the tranny, but in the car it only goes into second and fourth. I've now tried adjusting the cables about 100 times. I've resorted to trying different cable ends off my other car. That didn't work. I can't get no forward gears, no first, no third, no fifth, and no reverse. Like I said, they all work on here. Everything works as should. Reverse works, all that stuff. The tires spin, so the tranny works. So the problem lies either in the shifter cables or the shifter. Now, I don't have time to order new cables. I'm trying to get this back together. So what I'm gonna do is I already removed the heat shield from under the car. I gotta cut the exhaust. I'm gonna have to cut a section out in the middle of the car so I can get to the, I already got the 2 bolts out that hold the shifter tower in. I got it mostly apart inside. I've been drilling holes in the shift tower on the other side to try to see if there's something in there. I can't find anything. So I'm gonna sacrifice my golf. I'm gonna pull the whole shift box out of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to work here. I'm gonna get the car up in the air. I'm gonna cut the exhaust and we'll check back in from there. But yeah, it's been about 4 days since I put the tranny in. I've been battling this, so hopefully, boys, hopefully we could get somewhere. The gears work in the other car, so they should work in this car with the other shifter. They should work in this car too, but they didn't. I don't know why. I'm not sure the problem, but I'll try to dive into it, figure it out, and stay tuned. Hopefully we can test drive this thing in this video because I know people are waiting for it. Still got to do the timing belt, still got to do the water pump, but I want to make sure the tranny works. So follow along, stay tuned. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got the car up in the air. As you can see, I've already removed the heat shield, so I've exposed the exhaust. I'm probably gonna cut that clamp. And I'm probably gonna cut it like somewhere around here so I can still get a fitting on it. And reinstall that pipe and not fuck with the down pipe. So this shifter box is really easy to come out. There's, as you can see, I already got 1 bolt out, but there's 2 bolts. And yeah, there's a couple bolts up top, nuts, whatever, and it just drops right down. It looks like I'm gonna disconnect the cables and everything and just kind of pull them right through, hopefully with the whole bracket. And then I gotta jack up the other car. The other car doesn't have an exhaust on it. It's actually cut at the downpipe. So it's actually cut up there at the flex pipe. So I won't have all this exhaust in the way. So yeah. I'm gonna get the grinder out, cut that, finish it with a Sawzall, and we'll go from there. All right, so got the exhaust cut off. Didn't feel like dealing with the clamp, just leaving that. Enough room on the downpipe to reattach a new exhaust. So now that we have this exposed, this can just come right down. I can take the 3 bolts out of the cable holders from up there. I'm gonna loosen them up. And hopefully this whole thing I drop down and I just slide the whole piece out at once. Don't know if it's gonna work that way, hoping it does. By the way, this has fluid in it. Besides a little drip from breathing the clutch out of the slave cylinder. Everything looks dry. It has been running, so that's good. The axle cups look dry. You got a little wetness there, but the turbo is soaked in oil, so it is what it is. And anybody wondering why I'm cutting up this exhaust, it's already been botched up at one time. The cat's been deleted. Muffler's been deleted. So the rev limiter blew the hanger off and blew this whole end off. It came out with a 90 flush cut to the bumper. We'll get back there one day. As you can see, the soot is real. So might have to turn down the fuel with an open down pipe. I don't know how bad it's gonna be, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it. But anyways, moving on. I will check back when I got it apart. All right, so I got the bolts out of the transmissions. 3 bolts, 13 millimeters on top that holds the shifter cables. It's just a little bracket. So now I got the 1 bolt up here. The bolts are already out up top. Everything's taken apart. So yeah, we're gonna pull this bad boy out. Let it rest right there for a second. Put our tools down. Our hands are already dirty. What's that? The fucking shifter comes down and out. Carefully try to work these out. Put it back in. I do see there's a wire here. Fucking speed sensor. Alright, well, I'm not gonna bore you guys. I'll let you know when I get it out. Alright boys, got it out. Like I said, 3 bolts on top. Make sure to unclip your slave cylinder. There is also a wire that attaches right there for the speed sensor. And as you can see, I've been trying to figure this out, drilling holes in it. It hasn't been fun, but once it's out, plenty of room. I can put the other box in, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll get the other car apart. I'll get it ready to go back in, and we'll tune back in. This is about where I'm gonna leave off for this morning. But no progress is, or some progress is better than no progress, right? So yeah, I will check back in when make some more progress again. It's progress updates. Hopefully I can drive this fucking thing today. All right, boys, update. Golf's apart. Shifter linkage is back hooked up in the Jetta. I just adjusted the cables. I took out the pin. I haven't tried it yet. It's the Jetta shifter box on the floor. The Jetta. So let's go in here and see if I'm gonna fucking drive this thing. Okay, don't mind the mess. Just drilling holes in shift towers. First gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, reverse. Dude, let's go. I'm hyped. We got gears. It's awesome. So I'm gonna put the rest of the car back together, put the battery back in it, vacuum all this shit up, put the fucking, I probably won't even put the column together. Fucking fuck it, dude. I'll just vacuum it up and finally take this thing on a test drive and see how the clutch feels. And a new transmission. So that's fire. So we'll do that. We'll get it all put back together and we'll come back at you with an update. She's out of the shop, boys. We'll go for a test drive in a little bit here. I didn't clean nothing up yet. She's warming up. I'm hyped. No leaks. This is good. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go beat the hell out of this thing. I can't though, I can't. I gotta do the talking about water pump. But I can at least test drive it. So yeah, next clip, we'll be doing some shifting. All right, boys, so we got gears. Ignore the mess, I didn't clean it yet, but Third gear, baby. There's all 5. I'm hyped. So yeah, something was up in the shifter. Not too sure. I didn't really dive into it, but I took the shifter out of the Golf. I still need to adjust the cables a little bit, but it goes in every gear. It feels fine. The clutch feels good, so yeah, I'm hyped. Definitely stoked. So just took it on a little ride to the parts store. But here she is. She's back out in the daylight. So we got a new clutch, new flywheel, new throwout bearing, marketplace transmission that I just checked all the bolts in and put new fluid in it, obviously. I still got to do the timing belt water pump. We got ECS tuning, control arms with poly bushings. Those feel great. Brand new ball joints. They're the heavy duty ball joints, so they should hold up a long time. They're the non-serviceable ones, so when they go, they go. I still got to do outer tie rods, but it is what it is. The car drives amazing, so I'm hyped. I'm hyped she's out of the shop. It needs some tires. I'm gonna have to fix the exhaust now. It's just open downpipe, but it is what it is. I'm hyped. All right, boys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. As you can see, the Jetta, she's out of the shop. She's back. Dude, she fucking runs good. She goes through the gears. Sadly, we had to sacrifice old girl. We did have to pull the shifter and all that shit out of it, but it is what it is. She's down for the count right now. I'm probably gonna take the 1756 out of this car and put it into that car. And then down the road, we're just gonna put something bigger on there, make more boost, more power, and have some fun with it. You know, this is gonna be the fun car now. We switched roles. New daily, fun car. Still a ripper, gonna be a bigger ripper. So yeah. Thankfully, that's all it was the shifter, and I figured it out. Shout out to my boy Matt, obviously, for helping me trying to adjust those shifter cables on the original box for, you know, he probably had a good 2 hours in helping me throughout the whole time. So it was a couple-day process, but I figured, fuck it. I'm cannibalizing it right now. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. I don't have the time to build it. So it's sitting here. It's gonna go home and sit at home at some point. But yeah, so next move, timing belt, water pump. And then I'll start like ripping on it a little bit. I'm not gonna rip on it now. Now I'm nervous because of what happened to this. So I'm gonna get that taken care of. I just want to drive it home one day. So that'll be tomorrow, since I have 2 cars here today. So I'm not going to worry about that today. But yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, you know what to do. Subscribe for more. And yeah, get ready. You know, I don't know if we should hood stack the car or not, because it sounds gangster open downpipe. It does. So yeah, a little KP39. It's definitely starting to spit some oil. She's tired. 266,000 miles, but we'll see how far she goes. You know, right now she's on around 21-ish pounds, so it's really not pushing its limit yet. So I can probably turn it up a good 5 more pounds, but it's good enough for now. We still got a couple dial on a couple things with the tune. Now that we got third gear and everything, and the speedometer is working, we can set up launch control, shit like that. So just make it a little bit of a fun car. I'm not gonna fucking kill it, but I'm definitely gonna have fun with it. But if you guys, you know, want to see my shit, subscribe, follow me, you know, Instagram, Facebook, I post a lot, TikTok. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.